Getting ready for another edition of Toros broadcasting here from the South Curtis Arena between the Adam A Toros and Kingston. The Toros have won 2 out of the 3 matchups, so they have at least taken 2 out of 3 from Kingston this year. Schmear's going to take the draw against Bosshart to lead it off. And there's Brendan Ellis to bring it into the zone. Ellis throws it at the net. That gets knocked down there by Carrier. Kept into the line there by Holt. His shot gets knocked down by Duggan and behind the net. Chance there throws it at the goal. Big chance for Ellis, and he scores! Toros open up the scoring. Not even 20 seconds into the game, it's 1-0. Ellis opens up the scoring, his second in 2 games. He had one in 5-3 coming from behind victory yesterday. So that was moves it up through center ice. Toros are going to find that puck. Ellis from the blue line brings it in offside. Turns it over to 16, that was Mahler. Up there for Ellis. There's a pass there for William Schmear. Going from the face-off circle with a shot. Stopped there by Justin Kalita, and he has no rebound out in front of the net. It'll be a face-off to the right of Kalita. Chance to clear it out there. Toros pick it off. It's Cameron Roach. Roach falls down. Here comes the opportunity for Bosshart leading it out. Number 13. Sorry, that is Latimer Skatehill. Turned over back in behind the net. Karowicz is trying to take Pudlitz in behind the net. Block Tyler with a centering pass. That gets tipped away. Here comes the opportunity here. Starting out here for Kingston. And that was number 67, Payne. Patriot fires it deep into the zone. Roach is going to pick that up. Out of his own zone he starts. Cameron Roach with the lead pass out through center for Brock Pudlitz. That pass missed him. Duggan's going to pick it up in his own zone. Duggan makes his way around a man. Couple of men and chips it into the Toros zone. That pass is going to get picked off there by Patry, who fires it right there at the blue line. Verschuren stripped it off Patry and now dumps it right onto the stick of Payne. Payne with the pass for Latimer Skahill, who leads it in over the blue line. He gets taken down at the Toros end, and the Toros find a way to clear it out down the ice. And Antoine Carrier is going to start it out from his own zone. Trying to start an individual rush. Carrier reaches the blue line, and now with a shot on net, tipped out in front, and it almost gold the Toros goalie beaten there as it went off Roach and wide of the net. Throws it out in front, that gets knocked down. Chance to clear it out. They got to find an opening, and he will down the ice. It's going all the way on goal. Kalita is going to steer it aside into the corner. Colton Neely is going to be the first one to the puck in behind the net and try and set it out in front. Back to the line. Here comes a shot. Stop there with a blocker of Kalita in behind the net. Goes for a slap shot to clear it out for sure and knocked that down. As Carrier couldn't clear it out of his own zone. They're digging for the puck. Colton Neely's got it, sends it out in front. Big chance out in front of the net for Becker. Hopped over his stick. And now Kingston's trying to start out on a breakout. As Becker takes his man down right there inside the zone, goes back into the Toro zone for Daniel Poposky, who tied up yesterday's game on the power play. Goes around the net, up there for Colton Neely. Neely with a pass. His pass got picked off there and put back into the Toro zone. Puck stays alive and Verschuren picks it up with a lead pass for Colton Neely. Past him, and Marcou's going back there to pick it up. There's going to be no icing as Marcou fires it around the boards, gets knocked down there by Verschuren, who tries to set it in front. Neely's in the corner. Colton Neely trying to get away from that check from Marcou, and then he took Marcou into the boards, and Neely's going to serve the first penalty. Kingston's going to the power play. So Neely will serve 2 minutes for the hit on Marcou in the corner, and Kingston have a chance to tie it up, but the Toros fire it back into the zone. Marcou's all right. He leads pass up through center for Evan Cox. Cox turns it over to Thurston. Kalen Thurston up there for Cox. Loses it. Schmear back onto the stick of Marcou, who finds it with a lead pass up there for Mallon. Couldn't do anything with the puck as he turned it over, and the Toros clear it out of their zone. Marcou's going back in his own zone with a lead pass. That gets broken up there by Schmear. He puts it back into the zone. Rolls him behind the net for Cox. Cox leads it out of his own zone, trying for an individual rush. He had a goal in yesterday's game, trying for one here. He just throws it on the net, went wide of the net. Now he throws it out in front, nobody there, so Surson's got to pick it up from the face-off circle, fires it down deep, sends that in front, and there's a pass out front for Malin. Big opportunity there for Malin out in front of the net, and he fired it wide. And the Toros have 50 seconds left to kill on the power play. It gets fired down the ice. Marcoux in behind his own net. Has to take his time and move it over there for his partner over there. Again, up through center for Cox. Nice pass and play over there. And they bring it in offside. It's going to be Latimer Scahill and Roach to take the draw. Roach wins it, goes back into the line. Here's a chance to clear it out, and McGlynn will clear it out through center. McGlynn loses it to Latimer Scahill, who moves it out through center for Payne. Nice move there by Payne. Grayson Payne looking for a shot, went high and wide over the net. Petrie back to the line. Here's a shot, didn't make it through. It's going to be a high stick as Latimer Scahill tried to get it through. And the Toros find it and dump it down the ice. Easy save there for Kalita as they steered it aside. Toros are back to full strength, starting it through center with a pass up there for Petrie. Grayson Petrie couldn't do anything with the puck, turns it over to the Toros as McGlynn goes in behind his own net. Tries for a lead pass up there for Pudless. He's going to try and start a breakout up there with Roach and Richardson. Pudless all on his own with a shot, hit the side of the net. But he's still on that puck, and he goes back to the line there for Adam Darlison. Looking to get a shot through. It didn't work as it hit a red jersey out in front. And now they started out through center with Latimer Scahill. Trying to get around his man. Didn't do so. Rolls him behind the net. He's got Petrie sitting out in front, though. And that was a nice pass out in front, and Petrie couldn't pull the trigger. Here comes the Ned turning it over to Richardson. And the Toros are going to go for another penalty. Kingston's going to their second consecutive power play. Bossart takes the draw against Bergeron. Big win there by Bergeron. Marcoux keeps it in. Throws it at the net. Nice play there by Hodgins to knock that down and not let that tip through. There's a shot. Blocker save there by Beaton. But Kingston's putting pressure on. There's a throw at the net. Knocked down by Bergeron. And he's going to fire it all the way down the ice. Back to retrieve it is Jerome Marcoux. Marcoux trying to start something out through center. His lead pass for Sims. Got past him as he got stiffed by it by Bergeron, who dumps it down the ice. Kekowicz leads it out of his own zone. Gonna take his time, makes his way around Becker. Kekowicz all on his own, just chipped away by Bergeron. Marcoux from his own zone up there for Bossart. Jace Bossart moves it for Sims. But his pass got taken away. Still, that would have been offside if Bossart touched that puck. Toros find it and dump it down the ice. That's going to kill whatever time's left on the power play, 45 seconds. Kekowicz. Lead pass up there for Bossart. He tried to accept it through his legs, and now he picks it up. But Schmier takes it away from him with a lead pass for Bergeron. Trying to start a short-handed rush is Ryan Bergeron. He's got to get around Cox to do so. Throws it at the net, off the defenseman and slides wide of the net. That was almost a bad break going to Kingston, but it favored them and it slid wide of the net as Cox leads it out. With under 20 seconds left, Cox is going to get that shot off. And there it is. Blocker saved easily there by Beaton as he blocked it aside. Bossart's going to be there. Stick save there by Beaton. Kingston starting to put shots on goal now. Colton Neely to clear it out. Kept in by Duggan, who throws it at the goal. That couldn't get tipped in. Cox trying to find that puck. Trying to outmuscle his man to the goal, and that didn't work. Here comes William Schmier to clear it out. He will, but Carrier finds it and dumps it back in behind the net. And the Toros are back to full strength now. They've killed it off. As Hodgins leads for a lead pass, knocked down by Duggan. Goes right back in behind the net. And Cooper Hodgins is going to be back in behind the net to try and find some room to clear it out. Up there for Neely. And there's a backhand knockdown by Duggan at the blue line, who fires it in back in behind the net. That was supposed to be an offside, but maybe by an inch Duggan kept that puck in. But nobody's keeping that puck in as Poposky fires it down the ice for an icing call. Latimer Scahill takes the draw against Schmear and wins it, goes back to the line. He tried for a shot, Carrier did, and Ellis, who's got the only goal in the game, has a perfect opportunity for two. Nice defensive play coming back by Carrier, but he's going to serve 2 minutes for tripping, and Ellis is down, hurted behind the net. 10 seconds left. There was a nice defensive play there by Carrier, but he did trip up Ellis, so he serves 2 minutes. Toros get the opportunity to extend their lead, and that shot goes wide of the net. That may be the last shot of the first period as Alvarez tried to keep that in, and it doesn't. Scahill turns it over. Toros take a 1-0 lead after 1 period of play. The only goal of the first period came 19 seconds in on a nice breakaway goal by Ellis. Now we start period number 2 as Latimer Scahill fires it in behind the net. Tries to clear it out. You get the opportunity here with Holt, who finds the boards, clears it out. Elliot Holt still trying to find that puck. Kingston find it, and a big opportunity coming up here, trying to get to a better scoring opportunity as Latimer Scahill couple whacks away at that loose puck, and Beaton came up with a huge save off Nate Latimer Scahill. Kingston with a big short-ended chance there, and now turned over to Marcoux, who tries for a lead pass out through center ice. Right there at the blue line, gets it taken away. Here comes Roach getting tripped up. Cameron Roach with the pass there for Padlasak, got broken up. Right there at center ice, Toros pick it up. Cameron Richardson with a pass, fires it in behind the net. And Marcoux leads it out of his own zone with a lead pass up there for Petrie. Grayson Petrie trying to go all on his own with a shot, and that was an easy save as Beaton steered it aside. Still in the zone, and Kekowicz is going to keep that in and fire it in behind the net. Poposky taking his time as he goes in behind his own net, and that pass was almost picked off there. A big play there by Petrie to hold the line and keep it in. Now he throws it at the net. Latimer Scahill tipped it, and a big save. He tries it around the other side, and he scores! Nate Latimer Scahill got robbed earlier with the left pad, and this time he was able to stuff it past the left pad of Beaton, and we're tied at 1 here in Curtis. For sure, and to take the draw, we're at 1-1 now. Poposky with a lead pass for Colton Neely, turned over to Marcoux at the Toros bench. Toros lose it, and here comes Payne. Chase Payne trying to loose that puck, trying to chase that puck in behind the net. Sends it out of front. Big chance for Bossart with a one-timer. Stopped there by Beaton as he steered it aside. Poposky fires it around the boards. Becker's got to clear that puck out. Capped into the line by Duggan. And now Payne keeps it in with a shot. That gets knocked down. Hopped over the stick of Duggan, which could lead to a breakout. There's a pass too far for Neely. It's going to go right in, and Kalita is going to make a big save. For sure, to take the draw, gets won by Kingston and cleared out down the ice. McGlynn's got to hurry up to get to that puck. He does in his own zone, trying for a lead pass for Jacob Becker to get it out. Getting pressured on by Mallon, who throws it back into the Toros zone. Over the stick of Duggan, which leads to Jacob Becker bringing it in over the blue line. Couldn't get around Thurston. For sure, trying to dig for that puck in the corner. Set it out of front. Duggan broke the first pass up, but there's another one at the side of the net, and it just hopped over the stick of Neely. Kept in by McGlynn, who fires it in behind the net. Chance to clear it out, and Thurston does clear it all the way down. There's a pass that's going to get picked. Mallon almost picked that pass off. It would have been a perfect opportunity for Stanton Mallon to go in all alone, but it just went over his stick. Comes a chance for David Duggan, trying to out-muscle for sure, and fires it in behind the net. McGlynn gets away from Duggan, but he brought it out in front of the net, which was danger zone. Kingston almost put that in. Now the Toros are going to get it out. With a late pass to Colton Neely, too far past him. He just tipped it in behind the net. And Antoine Carrier is going to be taken into the boards again by Colton Neely. Neely again is going to serve 2 minutes for the hit in the corner. Latimer Scahill wins the draw to start this power play. Gets picked up by Schmier, puts it back into the Kingston zone and behind the net. Here's a chance to clear it out. Marcoux couldn't do it. And here comes William Schmier. Nice dangles to try to get to the net. Throws it on goal. Stopped there by Kalita. He gets another rack away at it. And it's another big save. It was a big short-ended opportunity for Schmier. He had 2 whacks away at that puck. But he couldn't beat Kalita in the Kingston goal. But Schmier not giving up on that puck. There he got tripped up by Marcoux. Here comes Kingston, starting it out of the red zone, reaches the blue line, and that's Patry trying to get around Elliot Holt in behind the net, battling for that puck in behind the goal. 3 red sweaters trying to find it. Fires it around the boards. Kekowicz is going to keep that in. Fire it down low, nobody there. Nicholas McConnell's in behind the net. He takes Gara into the boards and behind the net. Chance to clear it out. Tapped in at the line. Nice play there by Marcoux. And now he throws it on goal. Beaton's going to make the save and hold it for a face-off. Still 42 seconds left to go. On the minor to Colton Neely as that turnaround shot goes in behind the net. Toros trying to find a room to get it out, and Cooper Hodgins does pass Duggan down the ice. Carrier. Antoine Carrier from center. Leads it in from the blue line with a shot. That goes in behind the net. Hodgins turns it over, throws it out of front. Stopped there by Beaton with a blocker. But they're putting more pressure on, and that one got blocked by Alvarez before it hit the goal. Goes up the 9. Roach finds some space to fire it around. Kept in by Bosshart. Bosshart throws it at the net, trying to find somebody to tip it out in front, and he couldn't do it as he got taken down before he got his tip away. Toros Poposky finds a lane to get it out, and he does down the ice. Big save there by Kalita, but Brock Pudlis is finding that puck. He came in off the bench, and wraparound scores! Brock Pudlis came on the ice and almost had a breakaway coming off the bench, and he took advantage of a wraparound there, beating Kalita. The Toros have a 1-goal lead back at 2-1. Face off from center, gets one by Kingston, but they turn it over. Knocked down by Cox. Evan Cox looking for some room in over the blue line. Goes for a shot, stopped there by Beaton. It's going to allow no rebound as he catches it in the glove. There's a chance for Cox to backhand it away. Knocked down there by Poposky. Daniel Poposky trying to get around Marcoux. Richardson fires it up through center. There's a pass there for Stetson, trying to go off on the races as Evan Cox, but it got blocked there by Roach, who's feeling the effects of that block right now, but he's up on his feet. Fires it around the boards for Pudlis. Nobody there, knocked down, throws it at the goal. And behind the net where Cooper Hodgins is going to pick it up. We've got 8 minutes left to go here in the second period of a 2-1 Toros lead. That pass gets knocked down by Surson. Richardson couldn't do anything with the puck. Surson fires it in behind the goal. Hodgins is going to be there. He's trying to get stripped by Cox. Throws it in front for Mallon, and it gets taken away. Pudlis gets taken down. There's going to be a penalty on the play as the number 67, Grayson Patry, is going to serve 2 minutes for the hit on Pudlis. Here, face-off just inside the blue line. Latimer Scahill against Verschuren. Latimer Scahill wins it. Kekowicz tries for a lead pass, gets broken up. There's Jacob Becker from the blue line. Tries for a pass, but Verschuren wasn't there to take it. Ryan Verschuren's going to find the puck in behind the net, try and set it out of front. The defenseman, Guerra, was there to take it away. Captain of the line, trying to get that shot through is McGlynn. Right pad save there by Kalita. A big save there by Justin Kalita with the right pad. Goes back to the line there for Darlison. Adam Darlison with a shot. Went in wide of the net. Fires it around the boards. McGlynn's going to be there to keep that in. Going down low for Brendan Ellis. That pass missed him. And now Kingston get a couple whacks away at it. Marcoux gets it up for Payne. He goes to his backhand. Nice play there by McGlynn to hold the line. But there's only so much he can do. Now it gets cleared out. Back into the zone it goes for Marcoux. Getting pressured on by Verschuren. Fires it around the boards for Payne. Ellis is putting pressure on Payne. Payne in the corner, sends it to the front. Kekowicz is there to break it up and sweep it away. Ellis looking for somebody to give it to. Turns it over. Nice play there by Verschuren, but it did come out over the blue line. Kingston find it and sweep it back in. Adam Darlison from his own zone with a lead pass up there for Cameron Roach. From the blue line, trying to get around Kekowicz.
Stay with them. Attaboy.
Goes in behind the goal. Marcoux fires it around. Toros keep that in with McGlynn. McGlynn over there for Adam Darlison, go for a shot. Jacob Becker picks it up, throws it out of front, and there's nobody there to take that pass. But McGlynn's going to keep it in. The Toros have 10 seconds left on their power play. Nice DDD pass over there for Darlison, but his backhand got blocked there by Gara. That's going to do it for the power play. As Blake Kekowicz with a pass taken by Verschuren. Right here in front of us, fires it back in. Another turnover to Ryan Verschuren. Dumps it in behind the net. Where Marcoux fires it around. Verschuren knocks it down. Throws it at the goal. Kekowicz easily blocks that, but he almost turned it over under the stick of Jacob Becker. Gara trying to relieve some pressure, but Becker is able to take it away from him, and his high shot went nowhere near the net. It went high and wide. Payne with a chance to clear it out. Uses the boards, hopped over the stick of Verschuren, and here comes the opportunity for Petrie. Petrie all on his own, but it just got swept away at the last minute. A nice play there by McConnell to sweep it away, and the centering pass went right into Beaton. We'll get a face-off to the right of Beaton, up there for Pudless. Pudless couldn't hold the line against Duggan. Here comes the opportunity for William Smear. He dumps it into the Toro zone, Kingston zone. Pudless.
Go get him, Chief.
Pudless in behind the net.
But go get him.
Sends it out in front for Smear. That pass got broken up, and here comes Kingston starting it out with Bossart. But it got poked off his stick by Nicholas McConnell up there for Alvarez. Alvarez made sure he stayed on side, now throws it at the net. Right pad saved there by Kalita. Pudless goes back to the line for Nicholas McConnell. His shot goes in behind the net, where Alvarez is going to pick it up. Santiago Alvarez gets taken down right there in the corner, but Holt picks it up. Elliot Holt's shot was a weak one that goes into the corner. Pudless is going to get to the loose puck and try and outmuscle Payne for it. Nice move there by Smear, throws it out in front, and his backhand just went wide. Alvarez is going to get on that loose puck though. Try and spin away from Petrie. He couldn't clear it out past Elliot Holt, who throws it at the goal. Stop there, but Pudless almost bounced on the rebound, but he fired it wide. Brock Pudless fires it in behind the net for Alvarez. Trying to find that puck. Petrie's digging for it. Trying to get some help as Alvarez takes Petrie down, and the Toros come up with the loose puck. Hopped over the stick of Pudless, and now here comes Bossart. Kingston can't relieve any pressure right now. Alvarez with a shot, hit the side of the net. Starting it out through center ice is Duggan going from his own zone. But Duggan got hit into the boards there at the Kingston bench. There's a pass for Payne, trying to find that loose puck and turn around with a shot, but it got blocked. Still stays in the zone, and Bossart couldn't get his backhand away. And now there's a trip, no penalty on the call, stays in the zone as Duggan gets taken down. Goes down the ice as a carrier foul trying to get to it. It's going to roll right in to Kalita for a face-off. A big offensive draw. Tried to get one by Verschuren. He tried to win it over there for Becker, but couldn't do so. Latimer Scahill's going to try and find the puck. Marcoux bounces it off the boards for him. Here comes Latimer Scahill from the blue line. It's 3-on-1. The odds are against him, so he throws it at the net, and that was a big save there for Beaton. Kingston will have the power play for the rest of this period and for the first couple of seconds of the third as they try and find that puck, and it's Petrie trying to find Latimer Scahill out in front. Duggan goes for a shot. Patriots digging for the puck. Latimer Scahill a shot. That gets blocked. Couple walks away at the rebound. They're trying to find it, and it's the Toros that do and clear it out. But nice play by Marcoux. Just kept it in at the blue line. But the Toros find the loose puck, and it's Brennan Ellis with a pass there for Schmier. His backhand got blocked, but Ellis finds the rebound. Nice block there by Duggan, who leads it out. David Duggan gets around Darlington, gets around McGlynn, throws it out of front, nobody there. They rebound out of front and they score! Petrie swept in the rebound out in front of the net and put it through the legs of Beaton, and we're tied at 2 here in the second. Grayson Petrie just tied it on the power play by sweeping it through the legs of Beaton. That may be where we're going to stand for the third period. McConnell bounces it off the boards with 30 seconds left back into the zone. Jacob Becker has it swept away from him by Payne. Goes back into the Toros zone. Marcoux fanned on it, and now he tries to get it past Colton Neely. Payne taken down on the boards by Neely, who's had an aggressive streak today. He served 2 penalties for hits in the corner. But here comes Verschuren trying to start a 3-on-1. Gets around Kekowicz trying to get a shot away, and it didn't work. Nice block there by Blake Kekowicz to end period number 2. And we're tied at 2. Just like yesterday, we're going to start the third period in a tie game. An entertaining first 2 periods, which could lead to an entertaining third. Tied at 2, Verschuren to take the draw against Devon Cox. It gets won by Kingston, but they find the puck. Verschuren. Ryan Verschuren gets tripped up, and here comes Duggan, who fired it down the ice. That's going to do it for the rest of the power play. Nicholas McConnell in behind the net. Gets around Evan Cox. Tried to make that pass, and it almost hit Payne. Payne loses it to Jacob Becker. Here comes the opportunity for a pass for Colton Neely. Tried to take the pass, he couldn't. Goes in behind the net. Neely trying to get away from his man, goes back to the line for Verschuren. Ryan Verschuren gets taken down there. Colton Neely finds the puck, throws it at goal, stopped there by Kalita, and the rebound out of front, and Kalita pounced on it as there was a Toro right in front hunting for the rebound. Face off is going to be to the left of Kalita, goes back to the line for Daniel Popowski with a shot, and that tipped wide by Cameron Roach. Roach trying to dig for that puck in behind the net. He takes his man down in behind the goal. Face off to the left of Kingston. Cameron Roach goes back to the line for Daniel Popowski, going for a shot, tipped out in front, and Pedlis was right there for the rebound, but he had to get it in behind the net. Brock Pedlis trying to spin away from his man, who's trying to strip him of the puck. Pedlis has it, goes back to the line for Cooper Hodgins. He tries to go back down low for Pedlis, and it's a success. Pedlis finds a better scoring opportunity, throws it at the goal. Left pad saved there by Kalita as he kicked it aside. Goes back to the line for Daniel Popowski, and he couldn't get a shot away, which could lead to a breakaway for Thurston. Caleb Thurston with a shot, and he scores! Caleb Thurston has just put Kingston up 3-2 by beating Beaton off the post and in, and now Kingston has their first lead of the game at 3-2. Latimer Scahill wins the draw. Now Kingston's have got the momentum. They're up by a goal. Marcoux turns it over to Alvarez. They couldn't do anything with the puck as he turned it over to Latimer Scahill. From the face-off circle, goes for a shot. Tipped out of front, stopped there by Beaton. They're trying to find the rebound, and he couldn't pounce on it. Toros have got to play on their heels now. Lead pass for William Smear, trying to get around Kekowicz. Taken away by Latimer Scahill, who again turns it over to Adam Darlington. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Here it comes out through center with Petrie. Petrie took Ellis into the boards right here in front of us. Brendan Ellis is back on his feet, but his pass is picked off by Guerra. Santiago Alvarez from the penalty box area moves it up there for Schmier. Getting it worked by Guerra. Tried to pass it there for Alvarez, but it got broken up and could lead to a breakout coming up here with Petrie and Latimer Scahill. Nice defensive play there by McGlynn to break up that 2-on-1 pass. Here come the Toros starting out with Alvarez. His pass over there for Brennan Ellis bounces off the board. Trying to get around Marcoux. Does so. Brennan Ellis stepping out from the corner with a pass, and there was nobody there to take it. Bosshart gets the opportunity to clear it out for Kingston. Going to get pressured on there by Schmier. Gar finds the puck. A nice play there by Schmier as he was on his belly, was able to keep it in. That gets knocked down by the Toros at center. Elliot Holt's going to have to come over here to retrieve the puck. Bounces it past Bosshart with an opportunity there. Ellis tried to find Smear at the blue line. We just started period number 3, and it's Thurston who got the goal for Kingston that has them in the lead right now to start the third period. Here comes Ellis. Brendan Ellis going up there with Alvarez. Trying for a pass over there. Alvarez trying to find the loose puck and just got chipped away from him at the last second. Alvarez not going to get that puck in. McConnell tried all he could to hold the line. Knocked down by Petrie, who's got a goal. He had the power play goal late in the second that tied the game up. Cooper Hodgins tried to go for his backhand, taken away by Payne, who tries to send it to the front. And Beaton was aware of that, and he caught it in his glove. Thurston, so far the hero, takes that tap, wins that draw. Carrier couldn't keep it in as it bounced right through center. Antoine Carrier turns it over to Colton Neely over his stick. Here comes Cox. That looked like it might have been offside, but looks like it's a good go. And Cox got his shot away, and it found the glove of Sean Beaton. Face-off is going to be to the left of Beaton, and the Toros win a big defensive draw over there for Neely. Can't keep it in. Marcoux goes for a shot. Hit a leg, goes in behind the net for Cooper Hodgins. Tries for a lead pass for Becker to get it out. Starts at third center, gets knocked down at third center by Marcoux. Here come the Toros coming in with Brian Verschuren. Going for a backhand. Stopped there by Kalita with the right pad. Toros putting pressure on Becker. And behind the net, sends it to the front. Big opportunity for Colton Neely with a shot. Stopped there in front. Verschuren trying to find the rebound. They're trying to find that loose puck. And the referee lost sight of it. He blows the whistle for a face-off. Face-off to the left of the Kingston goal. Gets won by the Toros. Back to line for Popowski. His shot hit a red jersey and didn't make it through. Here comes Carrier trying to carry the puck to his stick. He's getting pressured on there by Colton Neely there at the Toros bench, trying to find the loose puck. Verschuren's trying to help him out. Comes away with it, but it gets poked right back into the Toros zone. Daniel Popowski almost found on that pass out in front, and Sean Beaton was aware to cover it up. Bosshart takes the draw for Kingston along with Roach. Cameron Roach wins the draw, trying to start something. Cameron Roach trying for a lead pass. Here it comes for Brock Pudless. All alone against Kalita. Nice defensive play. A big defensive play there by Carrier. He's come up with 2 big defensive plays. One cost him a penalty, and that one was just a good defensive play. Liam McGlynn starts it at the center, knocked down by Duggan with a high stick. Face off to the right of Kalita, gets one by the Toros as Nicholas McConnell fires it in behind the net. Chance for Latimer Scahill to get it out, and he didn't take the puck with him. That almost spelled danger there for Kingston as Ellis finds it, chips it back into the zone. William Smear trying to get around Petrie. That didn't work. Here comes Marcoux, who brings it in offside. Toros still have 8 minutes to work with, down by a goal as Hope moves it out through center for Brendan Ellis. Tries to pass for Smear. William Smear, who had the game winner yesterday, and that one he tried to pass for Alvarez, missed him. Here comes a chance for Kingston to lead it in through center. Going end to end with a shot. Stopped there by Beaton into the glove. Face off. Gets one by Verschuren in behind the net. Throws it out in front as Thurston, who tries for second of the game, chipped it wide. Trying for a lead pass up through center. Missed his man, kept in by Duggan. Now that one's not coming. It's going to be kept in. It's squeezed it through center. Here comes Duggan again, who chips it off the boards back into the Toro zone. Rolls in behind the goal. Duggan trying to set it out in front. And there's a pass there for Mallon, who gets a shot away, and Beaton was able to keep it in his pads. Kingston putting a little bit of pressure on, trying to get some breathing room. Right now they only lead this game 3-2 with a lead pass out through center for Verschuren. Verschuren going up there with Becker. Trying to get around Marcoux with a shot. Stop there. Becker on the rebound. Stop there by Kalita. A huge save. He stopped 2 of them. First on Verschuren, and then on Colton Neely at the side of the net. Here comes the opportunity for Petrie. Trying to get around Popowski. Petrie out in front. and a one-time effort by Latimer Scahill got blocked. Here comes Ryan Bashir leading it out through center. Poposki's going to go to the box for tripping. Now the Toros have to kill off a big penalty kill. Cameron North trying to kick it to his stick here, short-handed. Gets turned over to Elliot Holt, who fires it off the board deep into the zone. Here comes the opportunity for Carrier to lead it out through center. Reaches the blue line, trying to get around Holt, and he pokes away from him. Bosshart right here in front of us. Jace Bosshart is able to fire it back in behind the net, where Elliot Holt's going to pick it up for the Toros. Getting pressured on by Payne, so he tries to fire it around the boards. No penalty on the call. Bosshart finds the puck from the face-off circle. He tries for a shot and got blocked there by Holt, who's getting his stick out. And now they're finally going to call the penalty on it as Marquez catches the puck. Elliot Holt was having his stick held for about 5 seconds, and the referee finally blew the whistle for the penalty. And it's going to go to Payne. It's Bosshart that's going to get the penalty for holding the stick on Elliot Holt. They try and find that puck. We play 4-on-4 hockey for the next 105. Toros trying to clear that puck out. Gets knocked down as Marquez with a lead pass for Cox gets broken up by Pedlis. It's alright. There's a shot that goes high and wide. Trying to keep that puck in. Rolls over the stick of Cox. Stays in the zone for Cooper Hodgins. Fires it around the boards for Cox. He gets touched for a face-off. There's a face-off. They got one by Kingston and fired in behind the net. As Adam Garlitz is trying to find that puck and get it out. We got 4:46 left to go here. Goes down the ice. That's going to go for an icing call. We get a face-off to the right of Sean Beaton. Latimer Scahill to take the draw against Schmier. Schmier wins it. Toros move it out through center. They're on a two-man advantage right now, trying to get that tying goal, and it's going to Alvarez with a shot. Stopped there by Kalita with the right pad. Toros trying to put pressure on and get this game tied. Here comes a shot from the line, gets knocked down. Trying to find some opening is Latimer Scahill, and he does split the D and fire it down the ice. Back to get it is Nicholas McConnell in his own zone. Didn't work the one way, tries around the other, up there for Schmier. William Schmier with a pass there for Brendan Ellis. Too far past him, but he's going to get to that loose puck though. Brendan Ellis getting around Latimer Scahill with a drop pass for Schmier. William Schmier looking for a shot. Stopped there by Kalita. They're digging for that loose puck. Everybody's trying to find it. Alvarez was even in there trying to find it. Here comes the chance. McGlynn keeps it in. Going for a shot. Tipped that in front. Stopped there by Kalita with a big pad save. It's now a one-man advantage. And 25 seconds left to go on it. Gets fired down the ice. That should have do it for the power play. Poposki's going to have to hurry because Patriot's on that puck in behind the net. Patriot has Latimer Scahill out in front, trying to break that pass up. Tapped into the line by Mercury. He goes for a slapper, tipped that in front. Bounced wide of the net, trying for the wraparound. Another shot that scores! Short-handed out in front of the net. Patriot with his second of the game, short-handed, makes it 4-2. Now the Toros have got to dig themselves out of a 2-goal hole. That hopped over the stick of Becker, and they've got to do it in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Turned over to Latimer Scahill, trying to find the puck at the Toros bench and lead it in. Latimer Scahill turns it over to the Toros. Starting it out through center ice is Elliot Holt with a shot. Blocker saved there by Kalita in behind the net. Holt's going to keep that puck in. A hopped over stick though, and Latimer Scahill leads it in. Latimer Scahill. It's 3-on-1, makes its way around McConnell with a shot, stopped there by Beaton, and the rebound out of front gets taken away by Holt. Elliot Holt, nice move around one man, trying to get around Cox as well. Holt has the puck on a string with a shot, stopped there by Kalita. He's trying to stop that rebound in. Kalita has come up with some big saves, including some on the two-man advantage that kept Kingston up within one. And then they answered with that goal by Petrie just a minute ago. Holt finds it in his own zone. From center, he moves it up to center for Colton Neely. 2 minutes left to go. That pass gets picked off. McConnell's going to try and find the puck with a lead pass for Jacob Becker. brings it in offside. And just as we say that, Sean Beaton is going to the bench for the extra tackle with the Toros down 2 and a minute 33 left to go. That shot went high and wide of the net. Kingston trying to find the puck, fires it around the boards, knocked down by Brennan Ellis. Ellis fires it down low for Schmears, trying to get away from Surson. Kept in by McGlynn. Toros at least need one more before the last minute. Koposki throws it at the net. Knocked down by Kekowicz. For sure, he's going to find the loose puck. Throw it at the goal. Stopped there again by Kalita. He was able to get enough of his arm on it to put it over the net. And the defenseman's trying everything he can to hold that puck in behind the net. Throws it at the goal. Stopped there by Kalita. They're trying to bang the rebound in. Kalita's coming up with some big saves. There's another shot. Stopped there by Kalita. And a couple have whacked away at it. And again, knocking himself Kalita on this effort. Toros still firing anything they can to try and get back into it. Koposki knocks it down. Bounces it down low for William Schmear. Trying to get that shot away. That's not going to work for sure. He's going to find the loose puck and go to the face-off circle. Goes for a pass. Knocked down by Petrie. Fires it down the ice. That ship might not. He was going for the hat trick, but he fired it wide of the goal. Face-off. Roach is trying to win the scramble draw and get a shot away. Kingston's going to find the puck and the Duggan who sweeps it out. Elliott Hall finds it. We're under 10 seconds left, and we're going to get a penalty coming up. That's pretty much going to tie a bow on this game as it's Cameron Roach that goes to the box. Toros down 4-2 with 5 seconds left. Latimer Scahill wins the draw, and Kingston take this game over your Toros 4-2 and get some revenge from yesterday. But the Toros, as we mentioned at the start, still win this season series over Kingston 2-1. I'm the voice of the Clarington Toros, Mike Jackman.